Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Papa. Um, in today's video or chat, as you can see in the title, I'm gonna start a new series in my YouTube channel where it's gonna be something like let's chat or let's, I don't know, talk, let's spill some tea. It's gonna depend every time. But today it's going to be a main topic that we're gonna talk about, and it's how to spot toxic people in second life. So, hello Blue, hi Tiara, welcome guys to the stream. Um, they say hi AJ. I'm with AJ today, by the way.
Hello.
There you go. Thank you.
It's me.
So helpful all the time.
I try my best.
AJ was trying to shave, but as you guys can tell,
I'm
didn't
not very
work
good at
out. Yeah, it's not too good. Okay, so I'm sorry if it's like a little bit weird. We're just trying a new way of streaming where I also stream on Facebook, but it's messing up my thumbnails. So that's why I guess you guys saw a weird thumbnail. Hi Kendra, welcome. Hi again. Did I get my cabin finished? No, I'm gonna work on it over the weekend. I'll stream what I'm finishing because I also wanna put some Halloween stuff for decoration, and since it's gonna be Halloween, it's gonna be perfect. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that you have to see AJ AJ's scars because he doesn't know how to shave.
Well,
But
you gotta do me like that.
Whatever. So, AJ, are you ready for today's stream or topic of
Yes, ma'am.
conversation?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you for respecting me. You should have said yes, queen, but that's fine. Hi, Story.
That's
Welcome, guys. By the way, in my SL Discord, there's a giveaway going on at the moment of 500 lindens for a gift card for Story's store. So if you play SL and you use CO Life, or if you like, I don't know, anything that is like cute food and things like that that you can touch, your Abby can wear too, definitely participate. Story was kind enough to give us that gift card. I know, right? Yeah, I'm glad I'm wearing panties. I wasn't wearing earlier, and
I had to tell her to. Yeah.
I feel like I flashed you guys before, but it's okay. I'm
I was
sorry,
really like,
Kendra.
babe, put some fucking patties on. Like.
Okay, I'm done with that joke. Hi,
Oh
Bunny.
my god.
Yes, Bunny saying that there's toxic people in SL everywhere, and she is right. Hello, Bali, over Facebook. How are you? Thank you for watching.
Ooh, nice. You're using the unified chats.
Yeah, I'm using the unified one.
Nice.
I'm
It tells you
both.
which platform they're from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, so I guess we should start into the video. As you can probably already imagine, SL is the perfect place for toxic people. That's where everyone is. Well, I'm obviously exaggerating. In this video, I'm gonna say a few things. I actually prepared 6 different points or tips that I wanna tell you about on how to look for, a toxic person if you're not really sure. And I know that some of these might be very obvious for some of you because you have a strong a strong character and maybe you know how to tell if somebody's being like shady or whatever. But if you're somebody like me that is very naive at times and wants to see the best of people, chances are you've been in a situation in which sometimes people take advantage of you. So keeping in mind tips like these ones might be good for you. Also, obviously, this is a less chat. So if you want to talk in the chat, if you want to share experiences with us, we're here. If you have any questions and need some advice, the chat is super
This is a
friendly
safe
too.
space.
So this is a safe space. We welcome you with open arms. To Mama, we cannot do that, but you know. And obviously, if you want to spill some tea. Oh, you did it perfect. Good job, baby. If you want to spill some tea, we're here to listen. We love tea. Hi, Alexi. Welcome. How are you, girl? And I'm glad you're doing fine, Ballet. Okay, so Blue says the not so innocent will be protected. Hell yeah, we want to protect them. And it's okay, you can be like naive all the time. And it's okay that you try to see the best in people, but always be careful. That's what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, AJ has a knife because he's a little edgy boy, but
It's my microphone.
what?
It's my microphone.
Okay, bro. I guess we can start moving into the points. If you guys are okay.
If you would
Just
allow us.
they're like no.
Well, toxic chat doesn't let us continue the video.
So yeah, another thing I wanted to let you guys know is people in SL tend to be not everyone, like obviously not everybody, but sometimes they can be toxic and sometimes somebody is not toxic. Maybe they're just having a bad day. So obviously everything we're saying here is gonna be like without a context. So if you have a similar situation going on in your life, try to see the pros and cons. Like not everything that we're saying is 100% a fact, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
Kiara, blocking idiots is the best way, but sometimes it's difficult if it's a friend of a friend or somebody that you're getting to know or somebody that you're already friends with or in a relationship with, and then they suddenly start switching and you're like, what is going on? And yes, Kendra, people hide behind an avatar and use that to their advantage all the freaking time. We're not here for it, but that's fine. So, with that out of the way, I guess we can touch on the first point. I guess the first way in which I can spot somebody being toxic is if they try to like isolate me. For example, if you make a new friend or a new boyfriend or girlfriend that you meet in SL and they're super nice and all of that, and you start getting along with them because they're really good at being friendly with you and trying to be the perfect person for you. So once you guys start getting comfortable, you will notice how sometimes they will start saying like, oh, I don't really like that person you hang out with, I don't really like them. Or maybe they're not even gonna say it like that. Sometimes they're gonna be a little bit more smooth in the way they say it. They're gonna be like, oh, did you notice how that person that you hung out with said this? I think they were being shady about you, like, or makes a big deal out of nothing. Like, oh, I can't believe that person made that or laughed when you said this thing. That is so rude. They're gonna try to like put you against the people that you're hanging out with. Or if you try to like be friends with somebody new and introduce them, they're always gonna have a problem with whoever you hang out with, whoever you try to get into the friendship or into the relationship. because what they do is that they just want to isolate you. That way, there's no one that can tell you, hey, that person is toxic. You know, that way, your only friend is gonna be that person, and all of your attention is gonna be on them. So if somebody's starting to tell you, like, oh, I don't like them and them and them, and give you bullshit reasons why they don't like them, that's definitely the first red flag, at least for me. What do you guys think? Kara says there is no point to argue with idiots, lol. Yeah, they're like a brick wall. You can't get through them. Luz says isolating is something to watch out for in real life and in SL for sure. Oh yeah, I guess all of these can be used in real life too, but I'm just kinda like giving you examples of like what people tend to do on SL. I'm sure a lot of what she talks about will pertain to real life too. Yes, Kendra, exactly that. And what was I gonna say? Oh, hi, Mikey. They're saying hi to AJ too.
Oh, hello. Hi.
AJ, do you agree with that point?
I mean, yeah, I think we've all seen it, right? We've seen people do that, like try and not even push your friends away, but like it's just like anyone new, they'll try and like make them seem weird and like just kind of want you to yourself kind of thing. And I think it's kind of like I think it's an insecurity. I think that's why a lot of people may act that way. Like that kind of toxic behavior
Yeah.
can stem from like I don't want anybody to take him or her away from me, so
Oh,
you
and
know, this is the best way.
that's so true. And there is another thing that I wanted to say at the beginning. Thank you, I forgot. A lot of these people might be toxic because of insecurities that they have, because or as a reaction of some kind of trauma that they've had in the past. And that is completely understandable. I think we've all been in a position in which we've acted kind of toxic based on insecurities that we have. That is understandable, but we need to like be aware of that. And obviously, if it's somebody that keeps doing it all the time, even though you call them out on it, then they have no desire in changing. So that's what's not acceptable, I guess. Alexis says, "Let someone try and tell me who I can be friends with." I love that. I want to be like you, Alexis. Teach me the way. Bunny says,
What do you
"Very
mean? You didn't let anybody push you around.
Yeah, but that's like now. Before, like, I used to deal with a lot of toxic people. That's why I'm telling you all of these points. I know them like, oh my god, like the palm of my hand, basically. Bunny says, very true. Isolation is the biggest red flag, honestly, because it can allow manipulation, especially in a relationship. Yeah, sadly, that's what a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends, etc., do. That Kendra says jealousy. They're always jealous. Bunny says understandable, but not okay. Yeah. Fax says Lexi. Hi, Lexi. Oh my god, Lexi, I found the skybox. I'm gonna send it to you. Skybox now, the win light. I finally found it. I'm gonna send it to you through items after this video. Um, Hola, Hailey. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome, welcome. Blue says insecure toxic people have a very good disguise of being confident or even arrogant. Yeah. I feel like they believe themselves that they're like the best. The best thing out there. Alexa is like, I have no time for that BS. We feel you.
Your Tiara spilling the tea.
Tiara, what are you saying? I know one of that type who is now a manager in an SL store. Ooh, Tiara. Are you gonna drop names or what? Are you gonna just gonna leave us guessing? At least give us some
He,
clues so we can.
yeah, if let's play Hangman.
I'm gonna name you some stores and you tell me if yes or no, okay? I'm kidding. Hola, Hailey. Estamos bien también. Gracias por preguntar. Drop it like it's hot.
Whoa, you speak Spanish?
On Facebook, they're saying hi.
I know, I'm joking, B.
Yeah, we will find them ways to make her talk. Okay, so we all agree isolation is a no-no. The second point, though you need to watch out always, is that they are always like, how do I point this out? Basically, the second point is everyone does them wrong. They're the kind of person that have all this drama
Victim.
behind them. Like, oh, I used to have, for example, for guys, oh, I used to have a girlfriend and she was just crazy. She was insane. And then they tell us a story like, oh yeah, I used to have this other girlfriend. She did some crazy shit. And slowly you will notice how apparently all of their girlfriends have done are crazy and have done crazy shit to them. Or if it's a friend, if they have an argument with somebody, for example, let's say they have a sister and they're like, oh, I don't talk to my sister anymore, and you ask them why, and they're gonna tell you some weird shit like, oh, just like, they're just uh they did this thing, like they didn't say hi to me one time, and we're used to always saying hi to each other, and like some weird ass shit, and you're always like, huh? You're like, I didn't understand, but okay. But it's always something that makes no sense, right? But just like Blue says, they're the victim. They're always gonna be the victim. Everyone does them wrong. They're the perfect innocent person, and they just have all these stories where so many people are just so rude to them, so mean to them. Like the entire world hates them, basically. What do you
I don't
guys
know. If my
think?
sister didn't say hi to me, then I wouldn't talk to her either.
That was
That would be the
that
end of
was
that relationship.
It's just But then, if you actually find out the real story behind his sister, for example, you'll find out that
Mm.
that person actually did some shady shit to the entire
Yeah, like robbed their
family.
sister.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like
literally. And then the sister called them out, and that's why they're like the meanest person. And
it's because they can't really see a fault in themselves. Say like because
yeah,
they can't conceive the fact that they could do something wrong. So
yeah,
any issue is immediately like placed on the other person.
that's
That's why they're
exactly
crazy and
right.
they're, like whatever.
Yeah. Blue says, they always have stories about all the people that did them wrong, and everyone does them wrong. Life is unfair for them in every way. So true. They're just that kind of person. Alexi, yes, Blue, the victim, plays my tiny violin. That's how I feel when I hear their stories. Do you guys not just sit there, reading what they're saying or listening to them, and you're just like,
It's usually the first conversation as well.
Yeah,
It's like
you
the
just
first time
meet
you meet
them.
them. Yeah, and that's when
Bro,
it all like comes out.
I didn't write this down, but it's true. If you meet somebody and they're immediately telling you their life story and all the issues that they've had with people that do them wrong, run. 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 Sorry. It's just the best advice I can give you. Um, Hi Jenny, welcome. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Blue says we all meet crappy people, but a toxic person seems to be surrounded by them. True, 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 true. Facts. Tiara says, voy a decirlo en español porque mi inglés es muy mal. Pero esta tipa te habla bonito, pero al mismo tiempo te habla peste de tus amigos y criticando a medio mundo. Oh my god. Tiara just spoke facts about something AJ and I were talking about earlier about somebody. I'm gonna say it in English. She basically said that there's people that tells you like talks to you nice, but at the same time talks badly about their friends with you. Like, even if you're not interested in doing that, they just talk badly about their friends and therefore probably talks badly about you with their friends. I don't know if that makes sense.
Classic. Yeah, it's a classic.
You know what we were talking about? About who?
Me and you?
Yeah, earlier before the stream.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's pretty relatable in SL. Losers, they never will say when they were wrong. They'll never say they are sorry for anything either. That's true. Even if you call them out and explain everything to them, if you prove, if you show the receipts and you tell them this is what you're doing wrong, this is why this is not right, it is toxic, chances are they will start an argument or they will just leave. They're not gonna they're not gonna say they're sorry and mean it. They're not gonna acknowledge it and tell you they'll try to be a better person and tell you why they understand everything. Chances are they will just leave. So Blue says I understood a little bit of that, Tiara. Nice. Uh AJ can translate. No way. Delusional, yeah, Lexi. Jenny says, I have noticed from my personal experience that toxic people always tell you their flaws if you pay close enough attention when you meet them. That's true. I guess a lot of people do that. I don't know if they do it to like be more relatable or if they do it by mistake. Yeah, Kendra, I think we should run. We should always run from those people. Blue says doing that in the first conversation is also a way for them to feel ya out. I think to see how easily you can be manipulated based on how much you feel sorry for them. That is so true. Have you noticed how, like, a lot of these people, whenever you say something nice to them and, like, try to be just a normal human being and feeling bad for them, they will be like, oh my god, I can tell you're a nice person. Thank you so much for being this way. And I think that's how like they hook you up in that way. Like, we're gonna be friends now because you're a nice person. And obviously I am a nice person too. Van says, I am fairly open about things in my life, so I am that person telling my life story. Yes, but like it's different if you just do it because like you're having a good conversation with somebody or the topic just came out in a combo. But if you do it just to like, you know, tell people everything that's been wrong in your life and try to hook them up and manipulate them, that's different. Yeah, I don't think you're toxic, Bunny, don't worry. Blue says, absolutely, Tiara. What you said in Spanish, that of my worst ex one of my worst ex friends in real life did that. Yeah, they're never good friends. You're the toxic bunny. Stop. And Blue says, I think toxic people don't usually know they are, nor would they admit to it. People do tell you who you are, we don't always listen. Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of these people are just that way because that's all they've known in their lives. So it's pretty bad. That's why it's good to have a psychologist or a therapist that can point you in the right way, I guess, if they're able to afford it. Okay, anything else you have to say, AJ? We close this?
No, ma'am. Oops.
Are you good, bro?
Yes, I'm good, bro.
Okay, I guess we can.
Oh shit! I'm so
Why
sorry.
you like
I clicked it over.
Everybody says, yeah, I try and stay away from ranting about life BS when it's someone I just meet for sure. Yeah, it is. Did I lose connection?
No, you're still here.
Oh, Kara says lost connection question mark. Can you guys hear me or
Oh,
see me?
let me turn your stream on. I can hear the stream.
Okay, okay. Is it on time? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's like a little bit delayed, but it's still there.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, hi guys. Thank you. Um, damn,
It was
damn, damn,
Tiara
damn.
pranking us.
Tiara, the
God,
troll.
yeah, God, what a troll! Yeah.
Alexis says, I have been very fortunate and haven't had to deal with toxic people in SL. What? Damn, Alexis.
How?
How is that
Yeah.
possible? I feel like everybody has have to deal with them. Tiara, the troll. Yeah,
Toxic funny guy.
toxic Fanica. Okay, so what was I gonna say? Okay, I think we're good with
Your
this
next
point.
one.
We can jump into the third point now. And the third thing that you need to watch out for is that they are always selfish. I know that this is like a very basic one, like, well, obviously they're selfish, but how can you tell that? Especially when you're meeting somebody. The best way that I've noticed with these kind of things is like when they're having a problem at the moment. Usually at the same time you're dealing with something personal too. For example, if you had some problem with your family and you're down because of that, they're gonna tell you like, why are you down? What's going on? And you tell them, oh, I just had a fight with my mom, for example. They're gonna be
I know
like,
exactly who you're referring to, by the way.
I had to face myself a lot in that person, by the way, putting
Uh,
these points down. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, let's say you have a problem with your family and you tell them like, oh yeah, I just had a fight with my mom. They're gonna tell you something like, oh well, I'm sorry, but like don't worry about it. Everyone has those problems. Or they're gonna give you a bullshit advice like just ignore her or like just tell her not to do this or that or whatever, and then they'll move on. But let's say that they have a problem. Oh my god. If they have a problem, guys, it's the end of the world. We need to stop everything because we need to console that person. We need to hate whoever made them feel bad. We need to give them all of our attention for many days. Sometimes many weeks, sometimes many months, because they're never gonna get over that problem until they want to
and
get
it's
over
still not
that problem.
enough.
And that's still not gonna
Yeah,
be enough. Like, if you don't
yeah.
do something that they think like it's appropriate to do, they're gonna like be mad at you. Like, why are you not giving me 100% of your attention? I am going through this problem. I deserve to be taken care of. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was a good way of explaining. Did you guys understood? Did you understand what I
Yeah,
said?
their problems are just bigger than yours, like in
Yeah,
their perceptions. Like, yeah. I mean, I've seen it happen. Hence, I know
yeah,
what you're referring to. But like, it's just like, oh, why are you like that? It's kind of like they're kind of like almost not laughing at you, but they're just like, come on, like as if you're getting upset over this, or like, don't, like I would never get upset over something like this. But then whenever they're sad about something, it's just like
yeah,
usually a very similar thing,
yeah.
and like
Or
they
even
just
less
lose it.
important.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But it says it's always middle school toxic things though. Oh my god. Petty people. Yeah, it's always really dumb stuff. Well, not, I'm not gonna say like always, always. Because sometimes it might be something, heavy, but they're always gonna see it as something more important than what it usually is. Blue says, yeah, if they expect you to do something for them, they would never give you the time of a day to do for you. It's not good. Yep. They don't give the same energy. That's just the truth at the end of the day. Hi, Barry. Welcome. We're just talking about how to spot toxic people in SL. Tiara, oh yeah, it's an internet company. Yes, Tiara, your internet provider is toxic. Alexis says, that's crazy. Give them a hug and send them on their way. Tiara says, oh wait, Masumi, hi! Hi girl, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking toxic people in SL. How can we spot them? And Tiara says, lucky in my circle of friends that are now toxic people. Depends on the places where you hang out to. I keep them busy acting for my videos. Yeah, it also I guess depends on the places. Usually where there's a lot of people just standing out, like the clubs and the hangout places where people just stand out all day and don't do much, are only interested in, like, for example, something sexual in SL, or you know, that kind of stuff, and you always see them with a different person. You have to like think to yourself, how come they always have someone else hanging with them if all they do is just stand here all day? Like, how does that make sense? Because it doesn't really make sense. They probably just don't keep a lot of friends because, you know, they might be toxic. At least that's in my experience. I don't know if it's different with you guys. But it says, had a friend literally unnat and ghost me because I hung out with a person they did not like a few times. Like, what? I don't get it. Yep. I don't know if you're talking about what I think you're talking, but yeah, that's what they usually do. You have to respect whatever they want because they're your Lord and Savior. At least I think that's what they think. Story says, I don't know, my dog's pretty toxic. He always bites my finger. Same!
So is yours, yeah.
Bro, same! My dog does exactly the same. And I want to give her a kiss, and she immediately jumps and bites my nose. Fucking backstabber. Hi, April! How are you?
More like nose stabber.
Wow, AJ, you're so funny.
Thanks. Wow, see, that was toxic. You just like.
I am pretty toxic
You
with
just,
AJ.
like-
I must admit. Guys, I'm talking from experience, from myself. This is all that I do.
I'm just sitting in this stream, just having PTSD.
AJ's like, check.
Nah, you're not like that, baby. Sometimes.
Shut up. You know. Oh, then it is what I think it is. I'm sorry, Bunny. Whatever. They're not an SL anymore, I think. Well, actually, I don't know if it's the same person. Blue says he bites the hand that feeds him. Story. He does. Poor AJ, run AJ, how dare you, Kendra?
See, forgetting Church of AJ.
Shut up. I'm glad you're doing good, April. And Blue says he needs to fill out a form like they give you at the doctor to state he feels unsafe. He'll never do that. I've trained.
See that? Look at her manipulating me.
Shut up. April, Kendra, I just watched your video, super cute landscaping. Oh, I have to see it too. The decorated fall. I have to see it so I can get ideas. I can copy it. No, I'm kidding.
Kendra's gonna be like, wait a second. She's gonna watch your stream and be like, wait, I've seen this before.
I literally do the same thing she does.
Yeah, and you're like, this is my original idea. I just thought of this. Like, it just came to me in my dream.
Okay. We love you, Kendra. Oh, hell yeah. Tea time.
And then you take your clothes off.
Guys, shut up. so toxic into it. Heather is going to get suspicious when she runs across several parcels that look like her. Suddenly, we just all do that. She has 5 bags of tea. I know, right? That's why you guys gotta name drop when you tell us your stories. No, this is because I'm gonna talk on more juicy topics in the future. I wanna make this like a spill the tea series, but I just haven't had it. I haven't found any SL drama that I think is interesting. They're always the same.
Worthy enough.
Yeah, worthy enough of my 5 bags of tea.
Alright.
We'll find your parcel and go in edit mode to find all of your stuff where you get it. I hate tea, but that mug cute. It is cute. I love tea. All of it. Okay, so I guess we can move on to the next point.
What is this, point 4?
Point 4, yeah.
Right.
So we've touched on 3 points. Remember, if they isolate you, run. If they talk about how everyone does them wrong, aka play the victim, run. If they're selfish, aka only their problems matter, run. What's the next point? They manipulate you to do whatever they want. For example, how do they manipulate you? First of all, they first get to know you. Obviously, they first tell you all of their life story, and eventually they will expect kind of like the same from you, because that's how they measure you. Like what kind of person you are, what do you like, what are your insecurities, and what do you want. Like what are you looking for in SL basically. And if they have something that I didn't make you come down, say what? I don't get it. Sorry. Like if they find out that what you want is, I don't know, if you're somebody that is very lonely, they will try to become your friend and be like, hi, I'm your perfect friend, I'm gonna give you everything you want. If you're somebody that loves shopping, for example, but you don't have linens, there might be that person that is like, oh, it's okay, I can give you linens, look. Or if you're somebody that, what else, I don't know, whatever it is that they might feel like you want, they're gonna manipulate you that way. And sometimes they don't even do that, they just manipulate you with little things and make you do whatever it is that they want you to do. For example, if they want you to be in a relationship with them, they will start throwing little hints at you every now and then, even though you make it clear like, hey, I'm not interested. They will start with little things like flirting constantly and ignoring you telling them that you're not interested. And eventually they will start moving further by saying things like, oh, I just know that you're so lonely, but if you were with me, like, we could make this work. Or they will maybe try to guilt you like, oh, we've hung so long, but like, you're kind of making me waste my time. You know that I'm always here for you and you're not giving me anything in return. I don't know if you guys understand kind of like what I mean. Or like if they're your friends, they'll also manipulate you with like, oh, you were very lonely before me, but you can go back to that if you don't do what I want because I am your friend. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Like they just basically manipulate you that way.
I think one thing is like a lot of like the way you describe it, like I think a lot of people do consciously do it, but I think there's a large proportion of people that would do all this without even realizing that they're doing it. It's just the way they do it, you know? So they're just toxic by nature. like in terms of like they're not like setting out to get to know you and know how to make them do what you want, but they will just instinctively do that without even thinking about it.
Yeah,
Kind of sucks to think about, but yeah, no, like I mean,
because
you've
that's
seen
just
it
how they
happen as well,
are.
right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all they do, honestly. They're so used to doing that that's it. It's them.
and 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 like what April's saying, like it's true. I mean, like, we all have elements of toxic behavior within us, and we can
Oh yeah, for sure.
act that way. You know, we can be manipulative sometimes when we want something. You know,
Yeah, we're
but
humans
like
after all.
yeah, but like there's a balance to things, and like also a level of maliciousness or like morals that are
Yeah,
ingrained in that.
so
You know, like
true.
you wouldn't cross a certain line.
Uh, Jara says SL drama is bad, but it's worse when people bring real life drama too. Yep, we'll touch on that a little bit soon, I think. I didn't make you come dancing, Papa. I don't get that, Alexis. What do you mean? And yes, April. It's kind of like what I said at the beginning, because April says, I honestly think we are all a tiny bit toxic. Um, I feel like we all can be, but if we're not toxic all the time, like a normal person is not toxic every time that they have a friendship or a relationship or every single day whenever they want something from somebody.
It's a pattern of behavior more than
Yeah.
one incident or one
Oh,
thing.
hi, Oli. How are you? I'm sorry, Oli's on Facebook. Hi, girl. I was gonna message you actually because I have a question, but I'll message you after this. um, Welcome to the stream, Oli. Alexis says, tell them you want a subi baby. I mean, I'm sure you could do that. Sometimes they won't even give it to you. They're just kind of like hint at it. They're like, I mean, I could give it to you if I wanted, and then change the topic. Just kind of give you little hints like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you. But exchange, you need to do this for me. Bunny says, yeah, they turn into who you want them. Then they slowly manipulate to get what they want. All the time. Kedra says, I hate when I catch myself being toxic. Same. But it's important that we like acknowledge it and then try to change it. April, I think we all do things that can be considered toxic. Sorry. Considered toxic like attitude, actions, etc. 100%. Kendra says just because we might be toxic to a point doesn't mean we are a toxic person. Exactly. We all can have a bad day too, and that will make us toxic. But it's okay to acknowledge it and try to be better always. Alexi, because you said people try manipulate you into doing things. Oh, okay. Agent does that to me every time he headbutts me. There you go. He's making me dance. So toxic.
They're powerful. Don't even have to say anything. Boom.
Shut up. Buddy says, I feel like if they do know, they start to cross the line to abusive. Like it can get really bad. Yeah. Sadly, it can be really abusive. And even on SL, that's the problem. A lot of people think that abuse is just like it can only be like sexual or physical in a relationship or a friendship. But sadly, they can abuse you mentally too, especially when you're with somebody toxic. Anyone here that has experienced that, you know that it's draining. It just drains you completely as a person, and it makes you like insecure even to a point because like that's what they want basically. It's really bad. Um, Kara says toxic is a new word to lol. it called in the past. I don't know, like someone manipulative maybe. Do you know, AJ?
I don't think so. I don't think I know.
Yeah. I don't think people are toxic. I think their behaviors are. Yeah. I mean, I think they're pretty similar. Yeah. Blue says there's the type that have you questioning yourself. You're going to wear that to the club? I don't think what people. I don't know what people will think. Oh my god. And you thought you had something really nice on. Yeah. They just. Especially like the the partners that do that, it's just so annoying. I guess it goes with the same thing. They're just like controlling you and being jealous and just trying to hold power over you for no fucking reason. We can be very toxic to ourselves. Ooh, April, that's a very good point. Even if we're not like a toxic person, sometimes we can be to ourselves. So that's important to keep in mind. I even forget that a lot of the times. Blue says, I knew a girl in SL for a while that her boyfriend would say things like that to her. About how she dressed, would tell her she dressed too slutty, and she really didn't. It was odd. What the hell? But it's like, you dress your pixels too slutty. What the hell? That is really extra. What? What? And it's SL. Like, what?
It
How?
goes back. It goes back to worrying about who's gonna take them away from them. So like that first point about isolating someone is
Yeah.
kind of similar to that. Where it's like I don't want you wearing certain clothes where someone will find you maybe attractive or be drawn to you. Say you're like I don't know wearing something good or something revealing or I don't know whatever. So
Yeah. They're just too insecure. Wanna make you that way, maybe.
yeah,
Story says, I've been guilted into giving people leaders, having to consult people, being used, etc. Gets old after a while. Same story. I've been guilted into doing the same things. I just I just like giving people like gifts or else or like making them feel better because it's just like my default, you know, and I enjoy when people do that to me. And I feel like sometimes people see that somebody that is toxic and they might try to take advantage of that. Sadly, a lot of the times we need to go through that a lot in order to realize it ourselves and change. But hopefully, if somebody is going through the same and you're watching this, you know, it's not too late.
wear what you want.
Wear what you want. Don't let people guilt
Yeah.
you into anything. Hang with whoever you want. Don't let anybody control you. You're your own person. You can do whatever you want. As long as it doesn't hurt or harm any other person. Uh the background music is Christmas music. Really? I didn't even know it is. Sorry. I just put like chat music. Oh well. Guess we're going on Christmas soon. Wait, let me change it to moods. We're in a laid back mood, right? Let's play
Sure.
some laid back music. Okay. I guess that's laid back. Sure, why
Nice.
not?
Well done, baby.
Thank you. Okay, let me see what are you
She's a
guys
DJ.
say. Welcome, DJ Papa. Alexis says, yeah, they can be a narcissist. A lot of them are like weird like that. I don't know. Bunny, it's awful. I've been through abuse with relationships and friendships is the word. I'm sorry, Bunny. Yeah, I'm sorry you've been through that, but it is the worst indeed. Alexis says, story, you teach people how to treat you. I mean, sometimes we don't even like do it on purpose. I know, like, at least for me, I was literally just being myself, but like I don't know. I just felt like, oh, I like this person. They're very nice to me, and they've been through bad things in their lives. I want to make them feel better. Like sometimes even we don't realize what we're doing. Like, and I don't feel like it's our problem either. I think these people, they're just taking advantage of us a lot of the time. But yeah, sadly we need to like learn that and kind of prepare ourselves so that it doesn't happen in the future, because these people are not gonna change. We sadly we are the ones who have to change. It makes no sense, but the world is amazing. April says we shouldn't have to deal with BS in SL. Yeah, it's not fair, but I think that SL is like the perfect place for a lot of toxic people to come and hide behind their abyss. Ispo says, I don't care what anyone says, I'm still dressing like Pixel Slutty. Nice, Ispo. We love that. Go ahead. I dress my Barbie how I want. Facts, April. That's a period. Kendra? Not anymore, just one of the songs. Oh, okay. But Blue says play some music from Psycho in the background to go with the theme. I love that. Ugh. Sadly, I cannot play the music I want anymore. It keeps copyrighting me. All the videos, but whatever. Story, if I could have abs in SL, I would stare at them. I know, right? If I could have big boobs in SL, I want to show them off. I want to look at them.
Same.
Shut up, AJ. Dumbass. Okay, so I guess we can move into the next point. Point number
If they
5.
steal your Pokemon cards in primary school and don't give them back, and you were meant to trade the Pokemon cards, but they just take them out of your bag, and then you never get them back. Toxic.
Yeah, guys, age is actually 10. So go back to bed.
That's my bedtime.
Yeah, story, that's not a bad thing. April, I got my dream bat in SL and my dream figure. I know, right? We can have the perfect hourglass figure in SL, and you're telling me we cannot show it off? Even with an ugly figure IRL, we cannot show it off because we'll get harassed. Let me show everything off in SL, where I can block every rando. And look kawaii. Oh well, that explains a lot. AJ has childhood trauma about the Pokemon. Poor baby.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Alright, point 5, let's go.
Point 5 is kind of like similar as point 4. But it's I put a few more examples. It's point 5 is basically they control you, they control your time, they control what you like and what you do, etc. So this one is specifically for those people that are far into a friendship or relationship with somebody that is toxic. Because obviously when you're just meeting them, it doesn't really matter. But when you're already in a relationship and you notice how this person starts controlling every single thing that you do, that is problematic. That's a good time to run away. If you haven't already, you should. For example, they will call you out if you spend time doing something else. I used to have a friend in SL, and whenever I would go to the bathroom to do my necessities, because you know I'm a human being, sometimes we have to go to the bathroom, spoiler alert, she would call me out on that. She would be like, are you going to the bathroom again? You're gonna take so long. because I like watching, videos when I'm in the bathroom, even if I'm just being whatever. I'm sorry, I'm such a horrible person, but I like doing that. And she used to like call me out on that every fucking time I went to the bathroom, to the point where I would like literally sometimes hold my pee, like, because I'm like, oh my god, I have to go, but let me just like listen to this bitch until she stops talking, and then I will go just to like not have to go through that shit. And she would always be like, "Oh, I'm just joking. It's just, I'm joking,
But they're
but it's
actually not.
okay." But they keep doing it. They do it in front
Yeah.
of other people to kind of like, so they call you out too. But the other person obviously is gonna be like, "Huh." Do whatever you want, because that's like what normal people do. They don't care if you go to the bathroom. But obviously, that can be put into any other example. Like if you are doing something else and you're not giving them attention, they're gonna be like, "What else are you doing? I can tell you're not paying attention to me. Like I can tell you're doing something else. What is it?" Or they would be like, "I guess you're busy." If you're with somebody that literally tells you, "I guess you're busy," or something like that because you don't answer them immediately, please run. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Just run. They also tell you like what you should buy, like what happened with the dress lottie example that Alexi gave us, or was it blue? I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's something like that. If they like something, they're gonna be like, "Oh, get this," or they'll kind of like try to like throw their interest into you slowly until you become like a minion of them, basically, or their little slave, basically. I feel like that's what they want sometimes. I don't know if you guys understood this. Let me read. I don't know why people so worried about what a pixelated character on a computer looks like. I know, right? AJ, where did you get that sandwich thing? Ananas, yes. I have this thing. I want everybody to look as beautiful as themselves as they do on this side. Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
sometimes
That's
these
why. Yeah.
cute. Shut up, AJ. Don't even go. Sometimes these very touchy people look so pretty. And I feel like that's a tactic to attract people. Like, oh, look how cute my Abby looks. Come to me. Come to me. I'm pretty. My avatar, my pixels are pretty. Story says, sorry, I have normal bodily functions. Maybe you should drink some water. I know, right? That's another thing. I drink too much water. I go to the bathroom a lot. It was so annoying having to like sit there and just wait for them to finish talking the entire fucking day and not even be able to go pee. Blue says insulting joke followed by just kidding, teehee. I know, and they did it all the time. Like it stops being funny after you do it so much. Blue says, oh yeah, some people don't respect your real life time at all and expect you to answer right away. A good friend understands real life is always first. Facts. Freaking facts. If you are with somebody, I guess the best way I can put it is that if you're in a friendship slash relationship slash whatever, and something happens IRL, and you feel like you're not able to just leave, do that thing, no matter like the emergency that it is, without having to sit down and explain it to them before that. Like if you're not able to do that without feeling guilty, those are like signs that maybe you should not be in that relationship or friendship at all. Somebody that like is not trying to control you will understand, will not get mad if something suddenly happens and you have to like stand up and leave. We've all been there, like what the hell? You can explain to them later. Um, Alexis says, yeah, Blue, they're being condescending. So annoying. People live in SL too much, says April. True. They take it way too far. And Alexis says, I totally understand real life time. I will wait for days for a reply. LOL. Yeah. And I mean, sometimes we will get worried too, but we understand if it's an emergency. Or even if you just want to
I
like
mean,
stand
yeah,
up.
even if it isn't an emergency, like,
Yeah,
you know, like you're entitled to your own time and
yeah,
to do what you want to do with your time. Like, nobody should feel entitled to that, whether it's an emergency or not. Like,
exactly. So let me say, people tend to forget this is just SL. It is a real life. Nothing within SL is real or matters. I mean, like I understand if it's like something more than just somebody you just met. Like obviously, if you care for somebody, you will let them know sometimes things that are going on and everything. But we just shouldn't expect it 100% from somebody. Because like they're not living in order to please us. We're not the center of their life. Speaking of things to do, time, I need to go shower. I give Anika a shower. Thank you for joining us. Don't worry, you're not toxic. Um, I guess we can move on to the next and last point, right?
let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so the last point, I think is something that we're all expecting, or we all kind of know, and it is that they love, they feed from the drama. That's just their way of living. They will argue over anything. They will make a big thing about no, like it doesn't matter what it is. They will argue over it. They will create a big drama about it. They have drama with everybody, and it can go so far to the point that that is actually scary. And I feel like that's how they manipulate a lot of people, because if they know that you're not somebody that is confrontational, if they know that you don't like fighting or you don't really like being embroiled in drama, they will take that into their advantage, and they will like try to start an argument every time that you do something that they don't like or they don't approve. And I feel like that's how they brainwash you a lot of the times, because it gets to a point. For example, I used to be in a relationship with somebody that every time I would go out with my friends, he would start so much drama
What?
because I went out. Not you, AJ, obviously.
You've been in a relationship before me? Oh my
Shut
god.
up. But like,
Guys.
yeah, shut up, AJ. But like, he would create an argument every time. Like, I used to go out every Friday. Um, but obviously I had to stop because of this reason. So every Friday we would have an argument, and it got to a point where I used to tell them like, I'm tired
Oh.
of this. Literally every Friday we have an argument, and it is because I go out. And he was like, well, how would you feel if I went out every time? And it's like, bro, it's not my fault that nobody wants to go out with you because you're fucking toxic, you know? And it's kind of like that. I got to a point where I felt like I couldn't hang out anymore because I
And
just
ugly.
wanted to avoid the confrontations, the arguments. And what, AJ?
And ugly.
What?
You said he's toxic, and I said and ugly.
Okay, bro, whatever. That's toxic. But yeah, basically they just will create drama over anything, and they usually have drama with other people too. So I guess it goes with the same thing of like playing the victim. If there's somebody that tend to have drama with every single thing, it's usually it's usually that, like that. Um, is it people that tease you about the Church of AJ? Am I toxic? Yes, guys, you're all toxic.
Don't listen to her, guys.
Oh, I love that emoji, Mike. Tiara's like SM Revelations. I know, right? Hi, Masumi. Oh wait, I was gonna say hi to you. Sorry. Ooh, party grill, Papa. Let's go. We gotta do a party grill, but I'm not gonna give you
What?
meat,
Party
guys.
girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching me. I'm done. I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. I can't read.
For those of you that can't see, Masumi in the Facebook chat put party girl Papa, and she read it as party girl.
Okay, whatever. Nobody understood because you basically said it in the same way. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Blue said they were practice guys, AJ. It's okay, you're the masterpiece. Oh, oop.
Ah, thank you.
Oop.
Okay. I'm the masterpiece. You hear that?
Even Jen is like, hello. Oh my god. Masumi is like, AJ, you gotta let her go, but make sure to spoil her first. Well said, Masumi. Well said. That's exactly what he has.
Yo, Masumi, why are you always trying to get me to spend money on her?
That's what like everybody should do. It's the black and gold car. Period. I need that. AJ, give it to me. And that's how you manipulate your boyfriend into giving you money. Now the next video is going to be on how to be toxic. Kendra said, it's okay, Papa. At least you didn't get naked on the street. I'm sorry, Kendra. Don't worry. Nobody knows about that. Nobody's gonna know. Blue says, you did a few break guys to date until you find a good one. Yeah, I actually met AJ when I was taking a break because I was like, I'm done with men. I hate men. I'm done. And then I met AJ and I was like, this is what
And I was wearing a dress.
Yeah, he fooled me. Oh, Masumi, thank you. I know, right? I need to be alive on Seal. Oh, Masumi, Story gave us a 500 Lindes gift card to his Seal Life store. It's on my Discord if you wanna participate. Blue says Kendra Sexel. You'll get more viewers. You're just helping. I know, right? I actually got a lot of viewers in that video. And I low-key think it's because... I'm joking. I'm not gonna say it. Was it a nice dress, though? I love
What was I
that.
actually dressed at? I was dressed as a default.
Yeah, he was
I think it's called Nerdy Guy. Thing is, like, I actually had a good avatar. I just happened on that day to decide to wear this like default avatar, and then I met Pa. And I asked her to rate me out of 10, and she didn't answer me.
Of course not. F that. Oh, okay, Masumi, don't worry. I was just letting you know because I know you love Seal. Like you love his store. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think this is all the points, guys. The 6 points. Let me just go through them again as a summary, so you can be sure to not give attention to people that do these things. Remember, keep in mind, if they isolate you, run away. If they tell you that everyone does them wrong, aka if they're the victim all the time, run away. If they manipulate you, if they're selfish and only their problems are the ones that matter, run away. If they manipulate you into doing whatever they want you to do, or being like the person they want you to do, run away. if they not only manipulate you but basically control you to the point where you choose not to do the things that you want to do because of them, run away. And if they love creating drama, aka creating discussions or arguments, just basically arguing, I guess. Sorry. Run away. Those are the 6 points that I wanted to touch on today.
Forgot about my Pokemon cards.
If they talk about their Pokemon cards, even though they're
Don't run away and love them a lot, right?
If they give you Lindens, yeah. If they don't even do that,
manipulation.
Kidding. Joking. I feel like you're just describing Aries. No, Aries are sweethearts. But like,
I don't know a single Aries that I like.
Have a good night, Blue. But yes, I hope you guys like this. Let me see how long was it. Was it long?
Nah, it wasn't long.
I can't even
right,
see.
babe? I don't know a single Aries that I like, right?
Shut up. Bags by bags around. We as Aries need to stick together and defend our reputation because we're actually sweethearts. Just kidding.
I'm kidding, April. April's crying. I'm just kidding. Pa is Aries. So.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
So that's why I don't like them.
Shut up, AJ. Just stop, okay? Basically, this is it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I did try something new today with like streaming Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I don't know if the thumbnail is still looking weird for y'all. I'm gonna try to figure that out. And also, I wasn't able to link all of my stuff in like all of my socials in the description of the video.
Oh.
But I will do that after this video. I just need to get used to
it updated.
Oh, it updated? Finally.
Yes, I don't know what at some point it updated, I guess. Maybe it took a few minutes.
Oh, yes, Masumi, I'm gonna put my Discord link in there. But for now, I just need to update all of my socials, I guess. For now, I'm just gonna send you an invite. What? Okay. I'm gonna invite you through here, sorry. Let me know if that works for you. What else? What else? Do I have to say anything else?
Just that I'm the best.
Oh yeah. Just make sure to join Discord if you're not there already. April, my birthday is on the 2nd of April. 2nd
Gasp.
of June.
Oh my god.
Shut up. And thank you so much, everyone. Sorry it took me so long to say bye. I just don't want to leave you.
Yeah, she has a lot of feelings.
I just miss you. I just want to keep talking to y'all. We're born in April now. April babies. That's cute. I think I'm leaving. Now that
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry. It takes me so long.
Kind of toxic how you just don't end the stream.
I'll miss you. Goodbye. Okay, sorry. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed this.
Oh my god.
Make sure to message
I love
me
you.
if you miss me too. I love you.
I love you guys.
I've been thinking about you. Sorry,
okay, bye.
Sorry.